Hey, what's up guys? So today we're gonna talk about 5 ways on how you can determine your support and resistance levels. The first way that you can do that is by placing your support and resistance at round numbers. Now what are round numbers? Basically they are numbers in which they are easily divided or multiplied. For example, 50, 60, 30, 20, 70. For example, I have this level over here. This is the 1.10500. Okay, this level acts as a psychological barrier for traders. You see, price stop here, came down here, stop here, and then bounce off from here. Now why is it that this kind of thing happens? Because traders have a habit of entering or exiting or taking their profits at round numbers. It is just like a human nature kind of thing. So you can see this type of behavior not only in the forex market but also in the futures market but also in the stock market. So if you're looking for a place to put your stop, then this is probably one of them, but don't put it right exactly at the round number because you know that price is going to go there, so you gotta give a gap in between that. You know what I'm saying? This level over here is my 1.10500. See, price came up here. This is an uptrend. Test this level one time, then it broke and then it came back down, became a support at the 1.10500 level again. So if you want to enter this trade, what you can do is that you can wait for price to give you candlestick confirmation signal. Alright, then you can place your stop probably 20 to 30 pips below the support depending on the currency pair. Different currency pair require different stop loss targets. Okay, you need to determine that yourself. Okay, so the second way that you can determine your support and resistance, this is what a lot of people do. This is also what I do once in a while, is that I'll put my stop based on the previous high or low, and normally it will be the previous swing high or low. So for example, if this is your current day, okay, I'm just taking this as an example, okay, if this is your current day, if this is today, so my previous day would be from here to here. Agree with me? Because this is a H1 chart, the previous column would be your previous day. Okay, so I would put my stop over here based on the previous day low. Understand what I'm saying? Like I said, you give it a gap, a small gap. You don't put it right exactly at the point where it is a previous day low. You wanna maybe give it a 20-30 pip gap, then you put your stop below. So same thing for resistance. Let's say if this is a downtrend, then you put your stop above, slightly above the previous day high. Okay, why do price behave this way? Is because when the price bounces off from this level, okay, for the traders who miss out on this movement, okay, they're gonna be like, oh shit, I missed out on this. But then when they see that price came back down, they be like, you know what, just I missed this opportunity to get into buy at this level. You know what, let me just buy right here. Okay, let me just buy right here. And that's why the price went up. When they see price come back down later on, they're gonna be like, you know what, I just missed out on that movement, those two movements, let me just enter one more time, and hence the price go back up from here. Then the third way that you can determine support resistance is you can use moving average, added that with trend line. By now you should know that the function of moving average is it acts as a dynamic support and resistance. Same thing with trend line, it is a dynamic support resistance because it changes when the price changes. It adapts with the price. Okay, it adapts with the price. That's why it's called dynamic support resistance. How do you know whether resistance is very strong, support is very strong? When the price tests the, let's say for example, moving average couple of times, okay, at least 3 times, then you can say that, okay, this is a very strong trend line or moving average. Okay, a stronger resistance is when price tests moving average and trend line at the same time. For example, you see right here. Okay, at this point in time, the price tested a trend line and also a moving average at the same time. So what you can do is that you can put your stop slightly above the trend line and also moving average. You don't put it right exactly at that point because you know that price is gonna come out and stop you up, but give it a gap. Same thing, this is a higher probability bounce off as compared to, you know, something like this one where it only tests moving average but it did not come up and test this trend line. Do you see that? Fourth way that you can determine your support resistance is to use Fibonacci. Make sure you learn how to use Fibonacci properly. I haven't teach this on my YouTube channel, so maybe I'm gonna make a video about that. When the price comes up to this level, 23.6, 38.2 level, 50 level, 61.8 level, these are very strong resistance and support levels. So you can see that price tested our 23.6 level here, then it tested 38.2 right at this point, then it retraced. Can you see? Just right at the point. Right at the point. And then same thing with our 50 level. It went quite near to 50 level and then retraced, and then it tested 50 level here again, and then it becomes support here, right? And then your 61.8 level become resistance here. Can you see that? I draw based on this point and this point. Price again came down and then test the 100 level. Alright. Then the fifth way that you can determine your support resistance using important psychological barriers. Now this one I already mentioned a little bit just now, but you know, in the financial markets, the OO levels, doesn't matter how many O's, the 1O level, the 100 level, the 500 level, 400 level, 3000 level, 200 level, 100 level. Okay, all these are important psychological barriers where price high chance is going to U-turn, because traders are very used to entering, exiting at these levels because you know it's just easier to remember. You can see that at the 120 level, you see price bounce off one time, two times. Can you see that? Maybe a third time here, right? 50 levels tested two times, 1, 2, 3. 40 levels tested one time, second time, third time here. Pierced through a little bit, but it's okay. 300 levels, you see price tested here, became support over here. 200 levels, resistance over here. 100 level, resistance over here, support over here, support over here again. These are important psychological barriers for traders, not only in the forex market but equity market and futures market. Okay, so guys, let me know down in the comment section below, how do you determine support resistance? Now if you don't know how to draw support resistance, I've done a video in the past. You can go and check it out. I'll put it somewhere over here at the screen. And yeah, with that, I'll talk to you in the next video tutorial. Bye.